grabbed her by the hand. It started to transform.
The first event that happens to someone that is being haunted by a Nahual is getting sleep paralysis. Isn't that weird?
They don't only get sleep paralysis, but a Nahual haunts their dreams. Let me tell you a story that happened to a teenage girl that lived with her parents and brother. One night, they were having dinner together. She was very reserved about her room. She didn't like nobody going into her room. Once she was finished, she said thank you and went to sleep. When she opened the door, she felt someone was inside her room, watching her. She felt weird, watching into her room with the lights off, feeling how someone was watching her. She turned on the lights and asked, "Mom?" Nobody answered. She went around her room, opened her closet, checked everything, even under the bed like a little kid. Nothing. No one was there. She thought it was only her imagination. She started to get ready to go to bed. First, she got undressed, and when she was only wearing her underwear, she felt how this sensation that somebody was watching her got stronger. She hurried up to put her pajamas on. Then, she turned off the lights and went to bed. She slept face down. She says she went to sleep immediately, like if somebody had made her go to sleep. She dreamt she was in her old elementary school. At that time, she was 17. There, she could see the kids playing on the playground, the parents waiting outside for their kids to come out, the teachers taking care of the kids. And there, she saw the tree she used to play around. And on top of the tree, there was a cat. She thought it was very cute. She was used to having cats. She had a cat at home and she loved them. This was a great cat, but she could only see her side. Suddenly, it turned, and she got scared, petrified. She couldn't move. She says it was like if the cat had control over her. The cat had human eyes. She was thinking, scared. She had to run away, do something, but she couldn't move. The cat started to walk between the branches towards her. She was scared, terrified, didn't know what to do. But the worst was about to come. The cat jumps out of the tree and lands behind her. Then he starts going around her like if she's the prey. She knew something bad was going to happen. Suddenly, the cat stopped in front of her, sat down, and then it started to transform. The cat sat in front of her, looking at her, staring at her. She was terrified. Those human eyes that looked at her. Suddenly, the cat stood up and started to transform into this humanoid cat. Then, its paw, that was now a hand, grabbed her by the hand so strongly. She couldn't move, but she felt the pain. Then, the cat walked to her back while grabbing her hand. She was scared, thinking this couldn't be happening, thinking that there had to be a way to get out. Suddenly, with its other paw, that was now a hand, it started grabbing her by the neck, by the shoulder, by the back. She knew something bad was going to happen, but the worst was about to come. Suddenly, she could feel its whole body, including its genitals. She knew the worst was about to come. She remembered she had been told that if you insult them, you shout at them, you tell them to go, you can get away. So she started to do that. He started to scream, shout, tell him, get away, get away. No, I don't allow it. I don't allow it. She noticed not a word came out of her mouth. She was saying all this in her head. Finally, of her struggle and of her shouting, from the struggle, she managed to wake up, but she couldn't move. She was facing down, and there, she felt it. It was on her back. She could still feel it touching her completely with all its body. She kept on insulting him. She was finally able to move. She stood up, started looking around the room. When she turned to see the window, she saw it. When she turned to the window, there it was, the same cat as her dream, with those eyes. She grabbed a guarache and ran to the window to throw it at it. The cat jumped. When she opened her window, she looked down and saw a man wearing an overcoat and sandals. He looked up and smiled with the same eyes as the cat. She saw him disappear into the night. She went back to sleep, confused, thinking it had only been a dream. When she woke up the next day, she went to the bathroom to get ready to go to school. And there, she felt weird. When she looked into the mirror, she saw she was full of marks. Her body was full of wounds. There, she realized it hadn't been a dream.
You know, I don't know what's worse. A Nahual chasing you, a Nahual hunting you, or a Nahual trying to abuse you.
I'm certain the worst is having an Nahual near you. Those things are scary.